Hi guys, welcome and welcome back. This is another vlogging vlog, but before we get into the vlog, I just wanted to give an introduction, get you guys up to date or catch you up to date with life lately, sort of like talk to you and just say a few things before you go into the vlog. I know that majority of you subscribers, you subscribe to this channel because of the travel content, moving to Europe by yourself, doing it yourself, and information about traveling to Czech Republic and Belgium specifically. And in between the line or along the lines on this channel, I have shared other European countries you can travel to, and that's why many of you subscribed. But the focus of my channel is changing, and I wanted to catch you up to speed so that when those contents come out, you are not caught unawares. I'm going into more of the lifestyle, career and self-development route, and that's what you'll be seeing majorly on this channel now. So many things happened or is happening that life has just been life, but I felt like I've not been consistent on YouTube to a large extent like I was when we started and built this channel. We built this channel based on consistency, based on the fact that you can count on me to always put a video out there. And to a large extent I couldn't keep up because, trust me, moving to the UK, it was not as rosy. Not like I knew it was going to be rosy. Of course, I haven't lived in Europe for a while. I knew that no country has it perfect. There's always going to be ups and downs, but it was just a bit, it took longer, and it was a journey that, oh my god, it just had this up, it has it down, and at the end of the day we are where we are. We moved to Manchester, and you guys already know on this channel I moved from Manchester back to Hull, and that was because I got a new job. Bay also felt like, myself and Bay, we had a discussion and we felt like it's time to just come back to Hull where we have community and people, because one thing about abroad, you cannot do life without a community. You would just be like a moving train going to work, maybe church, come back home. Your life would not revolve around much, and we decided that we don't want to live that way. We didn't know anyone in Manchester. A job took me there and I got something more permanent, so we just decided it was time to move back to Hull, and Hull is cheaper, Hull is more affordable. So we decided to leave Manchester and we came to Hull. We got our own place. In December we got engaged. I'm not wearing my engagement ring, that's because I already changed to like my house clothes. My ring is upstairs, and no one told me it's going to be hard planning a wedding, but I'll come to that in a separate video. If you guys want, I can come back to that one. And I got engaged in December, and we just thought that it was time to start life by ourselves on our own, and we got our place in January. I've been fixing the place here and there and just to get it perfect, but I think to a large extent I'm balanced now. To a large extent I'm okay now to go back to YouTube, because doing YouTube needs you to be in a good space of mind. Doing content needs you to be in a good space of mind. Although I've been sharing content on Instagram and TikTok, but YouTube is not that kind of 1 minute content. YouTube is where you just want to be balanced, and I think to a large extent I have found that balance now. I'm okay to make my content because you just want somewhere you can leave your camera, leave your light, that it's your house, you're coming back to your own space. It's not like when we were staying in a shared apartment last year, if I make a content, before I have to like pack up the content and delete it. That was why most of the time you guys don't see vlogs here, you don't see videos here. When I want to do sit down video, before there are other people in the house. So apologies, and I want to try to be more consistent. I got an invite for a brand event, for a YouTube brand event in Bradford. And that event, when the invite came, I was really happy because it just showed me that I'm doing something good with my channel. I was about opening a new channel 2 weeks ago, because I said this channel, people that came because of traveling. Some people chose to stay because of Bola, and I'm happy and I'm grateful for that. But some people came because of the travel content, and I wanted to start putting out more lifestyle vlogs like I do on TikTok and Instagram, career development vlogs, finding a career path and self-development, and I just didn't know how you subscribers will react to that. So I said, okay, let me go open a new channel. But then YouTube sent me an invite, so I said, you know what, on this channel will be pinned, because it means we are doing something good for YouTube to send us a brand invite to come for that brand event rather. And I met up with one of my friends, and I was explaining to her that, oh, this is what I'm thinking. She said, you know what, Bola, don't open a new channel, just keep going. The ones that will stay, and some new ones will come, and I'm fingers crossed that you, my OGs, will stay with me. So, and this year January, I started taking my health more serious because I had like a health scare, and it was really terrible because my cramps were more heavy and my period came and I was in excruciating pain. I went to the hospital. I had to start cutting back on food, start to register with the gym, taking my health more seriously basically, and that's where we are right now. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope that you will stay, you will ride with me on this new journey. And now that I'm going to be here, I'll try to be consistent and do my best, make sure to give you guys the best content and be vulnerable with my YouTube people again, because this is where we started from, and that's what I wanted to bring you up to speed with. I work from home. I work from home now, like 90% of the time. I go to the office 2 times in a month, so I have time on my hands. Although working from home does not mean I am jobless. It's more difficult than people think, because you have to start a computer so your colleagues don't think that you're avoiding work. You have to be on Teams. Your Teams have to be on. But I work from home, so there's a work-life balance is very good. I'm not going to lie, very good. Bae still work shift-wise. So some days he's home during the day, some days he's not home during the day and he's home at night. Some days he's not home until morning, but we manage that and we try to like make sure that we spend time with each other as much as we can. So on days where I know I can batch create, I'll batch create, so that showing up here will not be difficult for me at all. And to be honest, this channel it was a source of joy, hope, inspiration for me, and I'm really happy that I am already back to that point where I think I have the passion again, and I have the zeal again. I have the enthusiasm and motivation to create content for YouTube again. And thank you guys for sticking with me, and I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. Hi guys, good morning. It feels like a long time that I've actually vlogged for YouTube, but we got a new camera. I got the Sony ZV-E10 camera. Although it comes with a 16 to 50 mm lens, I want to get a Sigma 16 mm lens, but I'm going to be using this one because the Sigma 16 mm lens costs around 280 to 300 from eBay. The brand new costs more than that. I need to get a gimbal for my camera and also for my phone, because we now have a new business. I started a new business as a wedding content creator in the UK, and I'm open to travel. And it's going to be capturing wedding day content for brides and couples, also for anniversaries. I'm adding that one as well. And I've not set this my camera, so if you see the quality not being up to par, I've not set it. I'm just using it like that because today I told myself I'm not going to be procrastinating. I'm going to spend 30 days being consistent on YouTube. And the last news before I log off and go to work is the fact that I got invited to a YouTube creators event holding in Bradford tomorrow. I got the invite last week and I was just so happy. 2 weeks ago, I hit 10K on TikTok. I hit 10K on TikTok. I'm at 10,900 followers now. I'm going to hit 11K anytime soon. I wanted to update you guys anyways that we have a business. We are going for a YouTube creators event, and we also got a new camera. Although I'll be going from work because I have to get to Leicester where I work. I have to get to work first, and I'll move from Leicester to Bradford. I will carry you guys along. So let's see how this week pans out. Hi guys, good morning. I'm off to work. I'm in the train. I'm going to get to work like maybe 9:30, 9:40. It's a total of about 2 hours and 30 minutes from Hull to Leicester. We're having like a cultural day today. It's going to be 10 a.m. to 3 o'clock or 3:30. Well, I have a train to catch from 3:09 to go to Bradford for my YouTube event today. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I hope that the event at work ends on time, just so I can leave work on time and make my train. Otherwise I have to take the next train and I'll get to Bradford like say 6:30, and the event starts from 6 to 8. Anyways, I'll show you guys my full fit when I get to work, and I'll also take you along on the event, or at the event, whichever English is correct. Anyway, see you later.
This is Dami, and this is Bisola, and this is Joy. Joy, yeah, I remember. This is Joy, and we are the content creators in the UK. Yeah, the content creator. Yeah. I'm tempted to get this camera gotten a lot of advice, I've gotten a lot of input, insight. I mean, it's amazing. The plan was to wake up by 5 and go to the gym. I snoozed on my alarm and this is past 7 and I'm just going to the gym. The thing was so funny because I think the journey from day before yesterday is still taking a toll on me. I'm yet to recover fully. I was so exhausted today. I was just praying for work to end. Even though I finished work by 4 and said I would rest, Bae didn't leave the house until 4:30. So I couldn't, sleep because I had to wait for him so I can lock the door. Oh my God. Anyways, this is me fulfilling my promise of not following my mood, but following my plan to go to the gym at least 3 times in a week. And honestly, if I follow my mood, I should be on my bed sleeping. I left the house in a hurry. I didn't even put on lip gloss. But anyways, this is me making a promise to myself and keeping it. At the YouTube event was a blast. I had so much fun, and it eased my fears of doing YouTube, the anxiety I had. Let me turn my camera. The sun reflection. For a long while, I was scared of doing YouTube because I was scared of not showing up consistently. I was scared of being vulnerable. And I forgot that being vulnerable is all I have ever been on this channel. So I should have gotten over my fears, but I was more worried because I was not consistent for a long while. In fact, since 2024, it's been the most inconsistent year ever. But I had a goal to hit 10K on TikTok. But now that I've completed that goal, I can focus on doing YouTube consistently as before, which is good. When I went for that YouTube event, everybody kept advising me, oh no, don't open a new one, stay consistent. And I'm the big preacher of consistency. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, I'm the big preacher of consistency. So my own advice being thrown back at me, it was an eye-opener. I broke my nails while I was carrying some dumbbells. I'm so tired. This is past 8. My bus is at 8:30. There's this smoothie I want to get at Lidl. So I don't think I'll be able to eat anything tonight because it's already late. And also because I'm trying to watch what I eat and the time I eat. I'm tired. I have about 15 minutes walk to the bus stop where I'll take my bus home. At this point, I just want to get home, shower and sleep. I've done 3,500 steps today. It's not much because I didn't even go outside. Yesterday, I didn't go to the gym, but I walked for 40 minutes around my neighborhood. So I want to go home and sleep.
Angelina, you want me for walk, oh. Yeah. I did tell you my mind, oh. If you leave me now, die, yo. Angelina, you want me for walk, oh.
I just realized that I'm craving pasta. Yes, it just dawned on me. And I have this. This is the only one I have. This seeds, pen pasta. But I don't want to use this one. The normal spaghetti. That one, Bae wants to take spaghetti to work, but me, I'm craving pasta, like pasta with all the rishi inside. My last check is coming by 2:30, so I think that's everything for today. And then I just want to sleep and bathe. Oh, sorry, I can't bathe. I have a training I'm doing I must complete because I have an exam coming up by the end of this month I want to take.
Yeah. I did tell you my mind, oh. If you leave me now, die, yo. Oh baby, make we go together. Put you Fendi any designer for your body, for your body.